in the shower bare feet. Like, just give me the ick.
What does this even mean? How is this disgusting? Do you not want a man to wash his feet?
I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back.
Wrong. Just trying to get to know you, and right now, again, at this stage that you're showing that you're unagreeable. And at this point, you're already off the list, man. You're not submissive. You're masculine traits already. This is what you want to do if you're independent and so, have so much money. Do that shit yourself. What you need me to do it for? I digress.
No. We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up. We're gonna come to the restaurant. We're gonna see your table.
I'm not going to pick you up. Why can't you meet me there? Why do I have to meet you at the restaurant? Not doing that. And let me guess, I have to pay. I'm good.
Manners. We're gonna see what you order. We're gonna see, do you hold your chopsticks correctly? We're just gonna, study you a bit. Okay? So dinner it is.
Now, any woman who decides to say this to you and says that coffee dates or like a walk in a park is not a real date, they are just a complete gold digger. They're not actually into you because they find you attractive or they find love. They're just trying to have some of your resources.
It seems like guys can just put the bare minimum and not even really put in effort anymore. They don't really care to. And a relationship won't work unless the guy likes the girl just a tiny little bit more. He has to like her just the tiniest bit more for it to work in the long haul. So it would make sense if a guy really wanted to get to know you, that he would go leaps and bounds to get to know you. And when did that shift? Because
man, no, we're not jumping through no hoops, flaming hoops of fire to try to impress you, because you're not going to do the same. Again, equal reciprocation will be the reason that a relationship goes the distance, not me proving that I can kiss your ass. You women are delusional as fuck.
back in my mom's era, if a guy wanted to take you out on a date, he had to go up to you, he had to get your number, he had to go through lengths to try to talk to you, even if you weren't interested at first. How my parents met? They met at a bar, and my dad asked for my mom to dance. My mom was like, get out of here. She wanted nothing to do with him. If he had just left and listened to her, they would have never gotten married. They would have never had kids. But he...
Again, nobody's fixing to play them games with you. What y'all want is y'all cake and eat it too. You want to play these games of peekaboo. We're not. Because while you playing peekaboo, the next one going to let me in. Remember, there's more women than there is men. We don't have to play these games. You either with it or you're not. You telling stories about your parents and how they met, kudos. But at the end of the day, as a hard-working man that probably works a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying, and probably got to get up in the morning and do this shit again, I don't have time to play peekaboo games. What happened to being upfront, honest about your feelings and being emotionally responsible? And this is why women like this would be left single and alone. Because you don't know how to be direct. You don't know how to say, well, you know what, I like you and let's see where it goes. And then the last video with her, she just want to see how much money you got. I digress, though.
Was persistent. He wanted to take her on a date so badly. He was like, what do I have to do to take you out on a date? She was working late their first date, so he went to her work, picked her up, prepped a dinner, took her to a park, just planned the whole thing.
Because if a man persisted like that in today's dating world, he would at the very least be called a creep.
Yeah, to add on to what this woman is saying, nowadays a man really can't do this so simply. The moment a girl starts showing any resistance, a man should back off. Simply because she can record you and then bam, you lose your job, you are now like put on as a predator or some guy the police should look out for. It's just not worth it, and a man should never push against a woman who's saying no. Maybe you shouldn't say no in the first place.
The date was not that she had to split the bill.
What'd you say?
Why are you splitting the bill?
Well, I mean, it's our first date, so I thought we should maybe...
Check this out. This is where it goes. When they start asking dumbass questions like them, asking me, is you going to take them panties off? What do you mean? No, I don't know you like that. Then I don't know you like that to open my wallet up to you. Pay your own part. Again, at the boyfriend stage or the you know what I'm saying, the boy stage, I don't owe you shit. You ain't my wife. I'm not obligated to you. You're not obligated to me. We don't have obligations. There's nothing that can hold us together. There's no bond yet. So pay your own part. Fuck, it's so hard to understand.
Go hot?
I can't believe you made us split the bill.
I mean, you ordered an appetizer that I didn't even touch. Why do you think that I should
Okay,
pay
but
for
you asked me out.
Yeah, I know, but you ordered something
You
that I did.
asked me out.
All right, I'll just take you home and. All right, see ya. Hello? Hello? See ya.
Bye.
So there's a bunch of opinions going around about that clip. Now, guys, it just really comes up to what kind of man you are. If you're the kind of man that's more traditional and you want a traditional wife, then yes, paying is probably the best thing for you because it does show leadership. I know a lot of you guys do not want to listen to that or hear that because a lot of you guys are probably getting scammed out there by women who are just...
We understand where you're going from, but this is not a traditional dating scene. A lot of these women nowadays want to use you for a free meal and a handshake and reciprocate nothing. Man, they're getting tired of no reciprocation. It's like I said to the one woman before, you're going to take me on the date, I'm going to scrutinize you on using the chops. Man, anybody got time for all that? You can get to know me walking around this park. And if we're going to continue to see if we like each other, you know what I'm saying? And if we do like each other, then we push forward with the next stage of whatever y'all call dating nowadays. And then the other one wants you to basically act like a predator. Act like a predator, so that way you can be put on social media, shunned, ostracized from the group, so forth and so on. Nobody's doing that shit no more.